Nickisha Pryce, who reps for the Arkansas Razorbacks, and who, of course, is now Jamaica's fastest woman all time over the 400-meter distance, just laid down, winning the NCAA Women's 400-meter title for the 2024 season, a world lead that was just eclipsed by Sydney McLaughlin. Could this young lady walk away with a gold medal at the Paris Olympic Games in this event? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, first up, let's say happy belated birthday to St. Lucia's greatest female athlete, period, all time, and one of the top 5 fastest women in the world for the 2024 season, and one of the women I think will be a factor at the Paris Olympic Games in the women's 100 and 200 meters. We're talking about none other than the remarkable Julian Alfred, who went to high school in Jamaica here and started her sprinting career in Jamaica. But just I said that, but just throwing it out there to all my wonderful St. Lucian friends. If you're a regular here, you know the tradition here when an athlete has their birthday. We have to do this. It's something that we are compelled to do. We have to say to Julian Alfred, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy belated birthday to the remarkable Julian Alfred of St. Lucia. Incredible athlete, stunning beauty, super intellect, awesome talent. Looking forward to see what you do for the rest of the 2024 season. Jamaica's Nickisha Pryce is now the NCAA Women's 400 meters champion, running an astounding 48.89 seconds to take the win in that final, shattering a 22-year-old 400 meter record in Jamaica. So she's now the national record holder, and for a brief moment had the world leading time in this event. How astonishing was her run? Well, she herself didn't anticipate running that fast. It was an incredible run, and of course the sweep by Arkansas, 4 athletes, 1, 2, 3 and 4 in a final, in absolutely incredible. So with this amazing run and win, by the way, it's also a collegiate record, could this young lady win the gold medal at the Paris Olympic Games, which is not very far away?
Intramural race. Amber Anning doesn't seem to have an answer coming up the home straight. It's Nickisha Pryce. It's a super sweep. Pryce, Brown, Anning, Effiong. And it is a new collegiate record for Nickisha Pryce, 48.89. What a...
Pryce had this to say after her win.
Nickisha, we finally caught up together now. 48.89, collegiate record, meet record, national record. Talk about your reaction after that race.
I was shocked.
Yeah.
I know I was speechless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you excited just to run that time for the first time?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a lot of
I
work.
never expected it though, but it just happened.
Yeah. Talk about the work that you've been putting in to get to this moment.
Running with my teammates, they pushed me a lot, especially KK.
Yeah.
Kaylin.
Yeah.
She pushed me a lot too. So I'm just grateful.
Yes, I love that. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and talking with us.
You're welcome.
So a few days after that remarkable run, I believe at the NYC Grand Prix, Sydney McLaughlin, well, she took over the world leading time with this crazy time that she ran. Sydney McLaughlin, I keep telling you, I don't think this person is a human being, okay? This was in the flat 400 meters. Of course, you know that she is the world record holder in the women's 400 meters hurdles. And I guess, you know what, watch the run. By the way, McLaughlin's new McLaughlin Nevroni, apologies, he's married. The new world leading time that she ran is 48.75. Remember, Nickisha Pryce's time was 48.89. She was apparently going after the American record in that event.
Yeah, I mean, first 400 again felt good. It wasn't exactly what we were hoping for, but sometimes you just gotta feel the race, so I'll take that. American record. So close, but you know what? It's all good. There's so much time to do that. And it's always just about refining it and learning the race. So.
Now, according to World Athletics, Sydney McLaughlin is now the fastest for 2024 in the 400 meters, with Nickisha Pryce being the second fastest in the 400 meters event for the 2024 season. As you can see here, Pryce's time, the closest to her in third is 48.98. And I should tell you that the closest Jamaican to her is Stacey Ann Williams, who is way down there I'm trying to remember what time. You know what? Let me just put the documentation here. Stacey Ann Williams is the second fastest Jamaican in this distance, and Stacey Ann is the 21st fastest time with 50.71. So there are no Jamaicans even close to Nickisha Pryce. I mean, understand that this Jamaican 400 meter record, the national record that Nickisha Pryce just broke, it stood for 21 to 22 years. I remember it being 22, but some people said 21. It doesn't matter. It was long, seriously long. Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. So, I know some of you are going to say, boy, Peter, you're already asking the question, but actually, it's the most obvious question to ask. Here's the thing. The fact of the matter is, Nickisha Pryce is the second fastest woman in the world so far this year. She has only improved. She has, throughout the season, she has broken her PB at least 3 or 4 times, if my memory serves me correctly. I know that at the SEC, she said that 49.32. She has lowered this now to and this is a huge jump, by the way, to 48.89. And I think, if pressured, she can run even faster. She doesn't look burnt out. She looks as if she has her legs under her. And the national trials are in just a couple of days, maybe 10, 11 days, 12 days. Who's going to beat her? Stacey Ann Williams can't beat her. And that's the closest person. We've not seen Candice McLeod really do anything exceptional this season. None of the other 400 meter athletes can actually tackle her this year, I don't think. And we have a solid squad. But I want you to understand that that national record stood for 22 years. So, running 48.89, second fastest time up to this point, and the Olympics is like, what, a month or so away? How many people are going to be able to run that time? Now, I'm not saying that there are not other people who can beat her, who can possibly challenge her. I'm saying she has to, meaning Nickisha Pryce's name has to be talked about this close to the Olympics. We're about 5 weeks from the Olympics, if my memory serves me correctly. And we are about 10 days or 11 days away from the national trials. That's a very short period of time. And you might keep talking about peaking at the right time. Nickisha Pryce is peaking at the right time. I think she can still lower that 48.89. I honestly think so. Given enough motivation, given enough rest, she can do that. Now, remember, I've been talking about this young lady before anybody else was talking about her. I've been saying she's going to break the record, she's going to break the record. In fact, the only other person I know who has said to me personally that he thinks she's going to break the record before she did is Paul Reed from the Jamaica Observer. So, yeah. This is a serious conversation because we are close enough to the Olympics now to have this conversation. I do think she can win a gold medal. She certainly can medal. Now, who is there to stop her? Sydney McLaughlin-Neveroni. Is she going to run the flat 4? We don't know. And I keep telling you, Sydney McLaughlin is not a human being. She's like a AI in the human body. And I don't mean that to be disrespectful, but the kind of times, that young lady ran her first 200 meters the other day and ran 22.07. I don't think you understand how fast that is for her first 200 meter. in some time. Opened her 200 meter season with that, 22.07. And now she has just run her first 400 meter race and sets a world lead. So she's not human. But who else really? Paulino, she's not running as fast as Nickisha Pryce. None of these people are running as fast as Nickisha Pryce. Now, I'm not knocking those people because they're unimaginably good and they can peak further down the line. But I'm trying to say to you that I think Nickisha Pryce can run even faster. I see her running faster than she just ran. Given the right motivation, given the right rest and recovery, I think this girl, it could be an Antonia Watson. And it's not too early now because we are 10 to 11 days away from the national championships, or maybe a little over that. And we're about a month out from the Paris Olympic Games. That's not a lot of time, people. So I think she's peaking at the right time. Do you think I'm being delusional? And if you think, do you think she has any chance of medaling, given her time? And I'm not saying that there are not other athletes who will definitely challenge her, but I'm saying with this time of 48.89, her name must be in the conversation for gold medal in Paris. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, hit the like button, and remember, you're royals, you're kings and queens. Bless up!